What it do? It's your boy Busta Da Fool, man, aka Mr. Atlanta Falcon, man, the only one. I'm here kicking it with my boy, man, Allen Ervin, man. You know, I am a father. You know, some of you need to be a father, not a daddy, but a father. You feel what I'm saying? It's two different things. But we're gonna talk about that later. But I'm here, man. Let's do it.
I am father.
Back against the wall, head still high, push through it all. Father am I, lead by example, but still I gotta follow. Value your seeds, let's promise them tomorrow. Forever I stand, it's never to be a bother. Forever I'm man, forever I'm father. Forever I stand, it's never to be a bother. Forever I'm man, forever I'm father.
My name is Allen Ervin, and this is I Am Father. You're watching another episode of I Am Father, and we're talking about fatherhood here. We're talking about how does women interfere with fathering? Because it takes two to tangle. You know what I mean? It takes two to tangle. It takes two to make them, and it's gonna take two to raise them. But it has to be a willing to. You know what I mean? Both of you got to be willing. Both of you was willing to make them, and both of you got to be willing to raise them. And that's what we're talking about. How does women interfere with fathering?
All I got to say about that, I got to say a couple things about that, man.
But tell the folks who you are first.
All right, first of all, you know, I'm Malcolm Walker. You know, that's my government name, but you know, everybody call me Busta Da Fool. You know, I'm a comedian, entertainer, influencer, all around just, you know, great father, man, coach. I'm slicker activist too, you know what I mean? But when you know, I'm really slicker activist for my people and all that too. But yeah, man, I'm just, you know, just a all around, you know, just a man. I'm just a man, man. I'm just a man. I'm just like y'all. So, you know.
How many kids you got, Busta?
I got 4.
You got 4?
Not 4. I have 4.
You got 4. Hey,
4.
I'm with you now.
4 of them, man. I got 2 girls and 2 boys.
Okay, what's the ages?
I got my oldest is 15. My girl, she's 13.
That's Trez?
Yeah, Trez 15.
Trez the oldest?
Yeah, you know, 15.
Okay, he gonna step in your shoes.
Yeah. He 15, man. So my daughter, she 13, and I got another daughter at 9. I got a son at 6, baby boy at 6.
Oh man, you running, man.
Yeah, I'm running, bro.
Yeah, till I see him in the back seat.
They always with me. no car seat, none of that. But put your seatbelt on, let go.
You better get in there and hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Man, ain't got no car seat, man. Don't go on with all that now, man. You know, we start walking, time to walk into that seatbelt.
Right, just get on in there, man. You know how to do it. I ain't got to get back there. No, I'm just joking. Hey, so now are you married?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been married?
About 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But it about to be 3 years, about 2 years. But yeah, but I've been with her since like 05 though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
So she rolled with me through all that.
Y'all been married a long time.
Yeah, basically. You know, we were shacking for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shacking, man. But I had to get it right, you know, trying to get some more blessings, you know, trying to do another thing. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So how has fathering been with you and your wife?
I mean, with mine, she like I say, she been knowing me half her life. So she know how I roll, you know. So it's kind of like, now sometimes it gets a little, you know, kind of bumpy, man, because sometimes, you know, women, they act off emotions. So, you know, I ain't with that baby and the pamper stuff, you know. I know I got to do a lot of, you know, hugging and stuff too, you know, but, you know, especially with them boys, man, you know, I got to get them ready for that world they're going to get in.
Yeah. When you say hugging, you talking about with the wife or with the...
No, with the kids, man. You know, I hug them, tell them I love them, man. You know, you got to do that part now. You got to do that part. Yeah. But I ain't finna be on
the nurturing.
Yeah, I ain't doing nurturing.
Yeah.
You know, no. I ain't got no milk in my shit.
That's something I'm learning myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's something I'm learning too, because I've always been like a disciplinary.
Right.
You know, and but it ain't nothing wrong with telling them I love you. You know.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't, you know, a lot of times that wasn't the way we came up. Well, you know I love you.
Yeah.
It ain't. That's that known love.
Yeah. My daddy tell me he love me till he whooped me real bad. I love you. You know, if you done told me up, you know what I mean?
Right. I do that because I love you.
I love you, boy. You know what I mean? So, but you know how that goes. So,
yeah.
I ain't really, you know what's so crazy though? People think I'm the disciplinary. I'm not even a disciplinary. I don't do all that, bro.
Yeah.
I never whooped none of my kids before in my life.
Wow.
And I got whooping damn near every day, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I used to always get in my room and be crying, I ain't gonna never get kids, I ain't gonna never whoop my kids, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to get whooping all the time, bro. But I never whooped them. It seemed like when I get on to them, they'll straight up, you know. So I don't really do all that, you know, unless somebody just try to buck up at me, you know, have to go ahead and break them down then. But nah, I don't do all that, man.
So we talking about fatherhood, man, and one of the things that keep fathers from really fathering a lot of times is the woman. And that can be the woman because she's probably scorned of what happened in the previous relationship. That can be another woman outside of the mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She might get with somebody, and that woman don't know how to be. I wouldn't say be a mother because the kids already will have a mother.
Right.
Or they don't know how to communicate, or the mothers don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a communication thing. But how would you say, you know, the issue as far as women interfering with fathering?
And this is really the big issue to me, man. They don't. Like in my case, you know, like I said, I got 4 kids, but one of my oldest girls, she stayed in Warner Robins, my hometown. So you know, so I got a mother of a child too. So you know, I got to go through that, you know, that kind of stuff too. But fortunately, I don't have to really go through that type of stuff. But you know, they just know I stand by what I say. You know what I mean? I'm a man, so it's kind of like they kind of put the ball in my court. You know, you got to kind of trust us. You got to kind of trust us a little bit. You know, it'd be hard for women to trust us sometimes.
Your wife
right.
is that's not the only mom your kids have, right? You got
that's the only mom 3 of my kids got.
Okay, but the one in Warner Robins is different.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you say there's a lot of interference there, or did they really figure out how to work together from the rip?
No, they ain't figured out how to work together from the rip. Oh no! It took some bloodshed, but before had hey man.
Oh, bloodshed.
It got real sometimes. You know, because I had the majority of my kids in college.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was in college doing this, man. So I'm 37. You know, so I got 4 up, 37. So I did all this in college. So it was like I went through a lot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I had to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, hey, bro, you gotta stop lying.
So how does women interfere, man?
They get in the way, man, sometimes because they try to do the man job and they do their job in the man job. You know, a lot of time, man, you know, me, you know how we are, man. We kind of one-track minded, man. You know, when we love something, we love it. If we don't like it, we don't like it, you know. And sometimes, you know, maybe we have trouble expressing our emotions sometimes, so they kind of look at us like, no, you doing too much. Like, I just ain't with the baby stuff, man. You know, they interfere that way. Sometimes they interfere with your relationship with them too sometimes. Because they'll be them bad mind you so much to them. So it'd be kind of hard for you to even talk to your kids sometimes. Because they hear all the time. You know? So you got to watch that too, man. Because, you know, at the end of the day, man, the kids going to gravitate more towards mama. Anyway, right. And, you know, us as men have to accept that. But we ain't got to just put up with no anything. You know what I mean?
Man, it sounds like communication, dog. I mean, communication is across a lot of different lines.
Right.
You gotta have the mind, the heart, the willingness.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, you do.
As far as the woman is concerned, but what's another way, man, they can interfere? That actually sounds like so. Let me get a little deep up in your situation, dog.
Yeah, y'all get real nose up here. Y'all get real nose up here, man. Good God Almighty.
Check it out. You gonna help a lot of people, man.
Yeah, they better. I better help everybody. I know y'all my business. This candid information.
You gonna help a lot of people.
Put this in my book.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You writing a book?
Y'all writing a book, man. For real. I got some real story to tell, man. Like, you know, my first son died on my lap.
So you actually had 5?
Yeah, man, my first son died on my lap, man.
How old was he?
He was 9 months. He had just about to start walking. Just went to a regular doctor visit, man. In Fort Valley, man, Georgia, man. Matter of fact, he the reason why they got a new hospital down there. So that's a whole nother story.
Really?
Yeah, man. Son died on my lap. At the same time, you know, my wife, she was pregnant with Trez.
Mm-hmm.
Did nobody know? You feel what I'm saying? Till he died, and everybody like, what he had? Man, it's crazy, man.
So God gave you a blessing.
Gave me a blessing right there. That's how I know.
Mm-hmm.
Trez got some good thing going, man.
He's a smart kid, though, man.
Oh yeah.
Very respectful.
Oh yeah. So
respectful. Yeah.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like he my dad because he's so
sharp.
He's so sharp and stuff, man. He like a technician, man. He like a kind of scary a little bit, man. He's so like grown up kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I be feeling like, am I immature? You know what I mean? But you know, it's just him. You know.
Well, you seem like to me, man. You doing the right things with him.
Right.
You know, you got him in the right place.
Oh, yeah, definitely do that. I ain't got no business in Buford, man. I had to make that move though, man.
Yeah, you got him in the right place, and he's a smart dude, man. Right. Very smart. Yeah. So, oh man.
Yeah, man. I told you, bro. Like, man, listen, man. I ain't get about on no carpet. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, like I said, I'm from Warner Robins, man. So you know, I went to college in Fort Valley, you know, and just moved up to Atlanta because you know. At the time, my girl, she was staying in Atlanta, so I just came up here, made my way.
Wow. So let's talk about your son again, man, because that really touched my heart when that happened. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that changed me though.
What happened though?
Man, it was so crazy. He was just like, I mean, it was a simple checkup, bro. Like, I remember I was at the frat house. Matter of fact, we had a little weight. Somebody had put a weight bench in there, man. You know, don't tell me how the weight bench got in the frat house. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So we was over there betting on who can live this and who can live that. You know, just doing a little frat stuff. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, my baby mama, she called me. She was like, look, we got to take Champ. Called Champ to the hospital, man. He ain't breathing right. Something ain't right with him, you know. He said, all right, cool, you know. So we go to the hospital. They come pick me up from the frat house. Go to the hospital. We in Fort Valley, so he had, you know, the little oxygen mask thing they put in? They were so unequipped where they cut a styrofoam cup. You feel what I'm saying? With the little oxygen thing in the back of it. It told me to hold it on his face. While they had some other guy next door with the curtain. You know how the old hospital with the curtain?
Yeah.
Closed the curtains on me and trying to save this old dude like he ended up dying right next to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was some crazy stuff, bro. I ain't never seen this before, man. And I was in there and just so happy it was me, baby mama, her mama, who was all in the room. Just so happened, my baby mama, she went to the car. She went somewhere with her. She just wasn't feeling good, so she just went to the car. And her mom, she just fell asleep over there. We were just sitting there. I'm sitting there just playing, just talking.
You still got it on his nose.
Yeah, got it know, like, but you gonna be all right, you know what I mean? Just talking, you know, playing with each other, hand stuff. And then, you know, he gripped my hand like a grown man, bro. He was 9 months, he was 8 months. I'm like, bro. I couldn't let it go. He was like, he grabbed my hand. He said, hey, what's going on, you know? I'm young then, man. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I flipped out in there, for real. So they came in there. They're like, get out of the way. They ended up trying to resuscitate him. Died.
Ain't come back. What were they saying it was?
Pneumonia in the lungs. They couldn't detect it though. He got pneumonia. They said in his lungs. They were like, we're gonna wait for it. They really supposed to airlift him to Atlanta, but they was waiting on the ambulance to come from Warner Robins, some old country shit. Man, he really was.
Yeah, they weren't even ready, man.
They weren't equipped for all that.
They weren't equipped. Don't even sound like it.
Yeah, that was just crazy, man. That's when all the bros came to the hospital, all the deltas. They sat around, did a big old prayer, man. They were like, you know, I was real popular for Valley, so when that happened, it was just like.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's very.
A lot of people don't really know that for real, so you know.
Yeah, that's. Oh my goodness, that hurt.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, with women interfering with fathering, do you think they trust us, man? Do you think women actually trust fathers to do the right thing, dog?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. They don't trust us for all they can see us, man, for real. They really don't. And the way time going and what they saying on TV and on their phone, social media,
right.
They don't make it no easier, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you got charge on your phone, man, they bad mouthing us all day, man. You looking at it
behind the door.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, they close the door and be like, "Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
Go on, baby, you did that."
Yeah,
ain't done. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta trust it. You gotta trust the process, man. You gotta trust it. I know we not all the way like you want us to be, but you gotta just kind of just trust it. Okay, man. You did live and have a baby with this man, so you gotta trust him a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Give them benefit of that.
I mean, I think they really got to understand it's really two different roles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't do what we do.
We sure can do what they do.
And we definitely can't do what they do.
Okay.
So I think trust has to increase, you know, on both levels.
Right.
To their defense, they are put in situations at times where, I mean, they gotta be the mom and the dad as best as possible.
Right.
You know, and I don't know. Do you think it's they don't have that enough to even know how to play that role? So it's almost like they're not used to it to a point where when they see it, they don't know how to act.
Yeah. See, it's it's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of like you got to kind of check that family tree a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's important, man. A lot of people overlook that. You know, sometimes, man, you know, you gotta, hey man, what your mama do for a living? What your dad do? You know, what they people do? You gotta kind of look at it. You know what I mean? Because you know, apple don't fall too far from the tree for real.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if they're not used to having no dad in the house, you know, they ain't gonna be used to you being no real dad. So it's like it would be hard for them to trust you. So some of them you can't blame them for it. You know what I mean? You can't blame, you know, because we do have some crazy actions sometimes. You can't blame them for everything, but. As far as manly stuff, man, like, come on now. Like, let me handle this. Let me handle it. I got you. You know?
Yeah, and that's partially what this podcast is about, man. Is building that foundation, building that fatherhood foundation. Because I mean, fathers are where they are because of their fathers, and their fathers raised us in the way because of the way they fathers raised them. So, I mean, if we could start now in building that solid foundation. When somebody call and be like, you know, how, was your father in your life? Was your mom in your life?
Yeah.
They can actually talk about it more. You know, just like Trez. Trez be like, yeah, my dad always been there. He's been at the practices, he's picking me up. He's always been there. You know, everybody can't say that.
My dad was definitely like that though. My dad is like one of the most winningest little league coaches ever been one around.
Oh really?
So that's all I wanted to do was play for his team. He used to coach like the older kids. That's like, bro, I ain't want to coach up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He ended up coaching when I got a little later, but my dad like he had me. He was 20 years old. You know, we was in in the hood or whatever, man. But he never drank. He never smoked. He just always went to work.
Strong foundation.
Yeah, he always went to work. Man.
Yeah.
You know, my mom, she was 19. She had me. They were young, but they always worked.
Yeah.
They always worked. Nobody graduated college. You know, none. They went to high school, got a little trade, but. Yeah. They always work. Say, bro, you want something, you gotta go get it.
It played out with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It played out with you. But I think that plays a role with the woman as well.
Right.
You know? And yeah, it's very important for the father to be there in her life.
Yeah.
But it's also important that the mom is there as well, and what she sees and what kind of foundation that she is building from that point, man.
Right.
So yeah, but we're talking about fatherhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all we worried about right now.
Right.
We're talking about them folks. Us.
Yeah. So when I say fatherhood though, what does that mean to you?
Man, that's a simple but good question right there. What it mean to me? It just mean, I don't know, man. The definition is just being a man, bro. Like you know, just it ain't hard. You know, fatherhood, man. Like you know, fatherhood, man. You gotta be a man. You gotta just step up to your responsibility.
Right.
Be responsible. Be a provider. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta be the man.
Yeah.
Gotta be the man, bro. It's all, you know.
You gotta provide. You know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily have to have a job, but you got to be able to provide.
You gotta provide.
You know what I mean?
You can't be, you know, it's hard to provide if you ain't got no ends coming in, man.
Absolutely.
You got to, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. So
you say you're a coach. What else you do?
Yeah, you know, I teach too, man. You know,
and you a teacher. I knew you was a coach and you was a teacher.
Yeah, PE teacher, man.
PE teacher. Where you teach at?
I teach at that Christian Academy, man. Well, it's Macedonian Academy, right there off of Cleveland Avenue, right over there. You know, Jonesboro South.
Okay.
Over there. Yeah, man. Yeah, Premier Academy, man. That's what I mean. I've been there for about 19 years, man. It kind of let me move like I want to move, man. It's like charter school, so.
Yeah. So, and you're also a stand-up comic, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
So how you able to fit that in, and you still coach a Little League?
Yeah, coach Little League.
Still coach Little League.
Yeah, my son coaches. Man, I coach Little League ball, man, and I'm a stand-up comedian. Just in the deal with the Atlanta Falcons. I'm gonna be like the marketer now for the Falcons. Like,
Okay.
when you go to the home game, you look at the jumbotron, it's gonna be me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Talking shit to them opponents.
That's
you know
good stuff,
so
man.
I got that going.
You doing that now, though?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I gotta do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Say the band. So
Yeah.
I do that. Man, daddy, father, husband.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me ask you this, man. You're a stand-up comedian, so you do a lot of traveling,
Right.
right? How were you able to juggle your time with being a comedian, Little League,
Right.
and I know practicing home has got to be about 40 minutes away. 50 minutes
Guess what
away.
though? I pick my days I go to practice. See, that's another thing you have to do. Since I'm in Buford now. So, you know, since I'm in Buford now, it's like, man, we practice Tuesday through Thursday. I'm gonna give you 2 practices. So I probably missed that Thursday. You know what I mean? I can't keep going back and forth like that, you know. But I don't put in enough work for real. I got good coaches around me, so I don't have to go to all the practice.
What position you coach?
Now, I coach defense. I coach all defense
Okay.
coordinator. So I coach linebackers, of course, you know. But really defense, man. Been doing it since my oldest son was like 4 years old, man. Been coaching for a minute. But this young one, he's just a little different, man. He want to play a lot. He ain't locked in right now like
Now you got him down there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He fast as death, but
Okay.
he just ain't trying to get hit. He ain't trying to do no hit. But the way I juggle it though, man, it's just, man, to be honest, man, it's kind of prior preparation basically. I don't wait till the last minute and be like, hey, I got a show tomorrow. I try to go ahead, you know, when I book them like a month in advance, don't let you know what I got going on, so I have everything lined up, you know. And you know, just kind of keep everybody in the loop, you know, but still gotta let that work though. You know, gotta go to work.
Yeah, communication. That's
communication.
Yeah.
Like we keep saying.
Yeah, keep saying that, man. Knowing how to communicate effectively, and like you said earlier, our emotions. A lot of times we don't know how to express verbally
And they
our
do.
emotions.
That make us mad.
Yeah.
They be telling us like, dang, I can't talk like that. I mean,
Yeah. And I tell you, man, that could be a way that could be a way women interfere with fathering.
Right.
Because for me, expressing my emotions and being that vulnerable was it could be very scary.
Right.
And the scary piece is trying to figure out what she gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How much she gonna hurt me if I show her a little this hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the women got away with words, man.
Oh my goodness.
They can cut you deep, man. That's another thing, man, that try to interfere with us, you know, being fathers too, man. It's just like the way you say stuff, man. What you say to us.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of softer, man, than the women, man, for real.
For real, yeah.
We be kind of holding back, like, bro, no, man, I ain't gonna say that. They don't hold back. You know.
Well, they hold back. They hold back about 2,000 words. They got about 8,000 more. They got about 8,000 more words to say, man.
You can't just beat a man down so bad.
I know.
It might be a bad week for him. You know, he ain't got it right now. Don't call me. I know him, bro. I can look in the mirror. Oh, bro. You got to
Yeah. So yeah, it takes two, man.
Right.
It takes two. Especially when you're talking about raising that kid that both of y'all willingly made.
Right.
You know, so you got to value that seed, and you got to let everything else go. Selfishness, gotta let it go.
Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard, man. Like I used to buy a lot of get to clothes and shoes, man. I'm like, bruh, it's all them now. You know, I just want to be comfortable now. You know, it's just gotta learn, like you say, man. You can't be selfish no more. You no more.
So we our target market is like 18 to like 34.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them just coming into fatherhood. A lot of them been fathers since the 20s and 30s.
Right.
You know, what kind of tip would you give them based on your experience for new fathers that's coming up into fatherhood right now?
That's my camera, right? That's my camera.
That's your camera right
Bro, stop lying, bro. Just stop lying, bro. I know it might not. Just stop. Just tell the truth, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This coming from me, bro. Just tell the truth, man. That's it. Just tell the truth, man. I promise you, bro. Women can take it a little bit more than we can. When they tell us the truth, it kind of hurt us a little bit. I know because I'm a man. But the women, man, don't tell them the truth, bro. They'll get right.
Why you think they don't tell the truth, though?
Who? The women?
No, the guy.
Cause, man, we got it.
The father, the new father. Why is it hard to tell women the truth?
I ain't gonna lie, it's hard, man. Especially when you're young, it's hard, bro. It's hard because, shit, man, I don't know. I think it's in our DNA.
When you're young, it is harder to tell the truth because you're not mature enough. You don't understand how to work through that.
Right.
You know.
And you think for now.
Yeah.
You know, you're younger. You think for right now, that minute. It's like, bro, I feel like right now.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about next week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And next month when that lie come back on you, you like, dang, you know, I ain't have to lie. So it's kind of like, it's that, you living in the moment, then you know your peers too. You know, when you're young, you might be, out of 10 of your peers, it might be 2 of y'all were kids. Yeah. Everybody else doing what they do, and you don't want to feel like you left out. You don't want to be the lame, you know. I know how that goes, so. And then you still got it. You don't want everybody, you know, you still got it at that age too now. So it's kind of hard to be like to one woman and all that. It'd be kind of hard.
Oh man, tell me about it.
So it's like, man, you know, it's hard to tell. It's hard to.
I got one now. I'm trying to pull away. Trying to pull away. But yeah, acting like this the only woman in the world, man.
For real? Oh man, I already know what you're talking about, man.
I'm trying to pull him away, but I mean that. To me, that sounds like going back to communication, man. You got to know how to express all of this, and a lot of fathers or young guys don't know how to express themselves in that way. And that comes from generations.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Let me ask you this: what tip can you give women that possibly can interfere, with the relationship between, parenting and raising that seed up, man, where we can willingly do it together?
Oh, baby girl, just be patient. Just be patient, baby. Like it ain't, and don't believe just everything you see, man. It ain't all about. I'm telling you. Believe half of everything you believe nothing you hear, and half of what you see. That's all I got to say. Just be patient.
Gonna be hard, man.
Be patient with him, man. Sometimes, just because your friend tell you, oh, he ain't in all, he is something. You just gotta be patient with him. You gotta be patient, man. Be patient. Because women ain't patient, man. Y'all want too much, too fast, man. Good gracious. It be kind of hard sometimes for us, man. It's hard being a black man out here in this world, man. We gotta deal with a lot out here. So, gotta be patient with that brother.
That's what we really want, man, and long for is that type of love. You know what I'm saying? Right. Unconditional, where she's gonna love you in that way. Right. I mean, you don't always get it, and then
absolutely.
But that's what we want, and that type of love, I think if we had that type of love consistently, they wouldn't interfere as much. Right. They would definitely be more willing to work with who's ever involved. Right. If it's not them. Right. So check it out. So listen, we want to know how women interfere with fatherhood, right? So if you have any comments, drop that comment below. Make sure you make sure you subscribe so you can see and hear new episodes that's coming out. But we want to engage you into these themes and to these topics. So thanks for coming out, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. Hey,
my man Bustadafool.
Appreciate you. Hey, to the dogs, you already know what's going on. You already know how we rocking now.